know exactly, you can have chances for getting these prizes that we're going to be giving away. And with this, we should also take a second to talk about the players themselves. On the blue side, we've got Komomi, Oblivion, Nyx, Subpar Player, Aros Grand, Stitchery-Doo, and on the other side, we've got Alpaca, Ty VP, Lemon, Zig, Ayak, and Megatron.
Yes, so you can't forget about the individual players themselves. That is a huge part of this as well. No matter how phenomenal of a coach you have, the players have to put the effort in, or, well, not much you can do.
And these players have been putting in a lot of effort. We've been seeing them do scrims. We've been seeing them doing a lot of one-on-one coaching sessions.
Yeah, so much effort.
This is a group of players that all want to grow and they want to be as strong as they possibly can. So big part of this event is, if you, I'm willing to bet that we're going to be seeing this event occur several times throughout the year. So if this is something that interests you, definitely make sure you join the community, become part of it, and maybe we could be seeing you in one of these events the further we go on. With this, we've got Stitchery-Doo is going to be running out, throwing down the Torbjorn.
We were talking about the strats. We were talking about the strats. I'm ready for it. This
is something we do see in a higher level play on a regular basis. The positioning is fairly obvious though, so that means that people can see it from the spawn. The effective nature of it we'll have to see, but look, we're running a Symmetra and a Torbjorn.
This could be a couple different strats. I think the more popular one lately has been Orisa Torbjorn, but Symmetra Torbjorn is itself, you know, a strat. It's a little bit more old school, I think, at this point, but it's still quite strong. They will know that there's a Torbjorn though on this attacking team.
Now, a big part of the Defenders comp that they're running right now with this whole builder comp that they have going is they are only running one support. So Subpar Player has to not live up to his name. He has to be an amazing player right now.
To be the best
make sure that he keeps all of these people alive, and he has to watch his position, because if he gets caught out, that is ultimate death for the defense.
No more Symmetra turrets anymore, so the Symmetra turrets were put at the choke to slow them down. It did slow the attackers down a little bit. But now going up back through alley, a hook onto Nyx on this. Oh, Reinhardt's so in trouble. He managed to live through it though. Zix gets another hook as well. Oh no, the attackers have lost their Reinhardt, and without that they have to get back. There's no way they can push through that without a Reinhardt shield. I thought that the defenders were in so much trouble when their Reinhardt got pulled. Nyx got pulled very early on, but he managed to live.
I have to say Argos was a big part of that. The moment Reinhardt got pulled in, saw him in a horrible position, we saw the Symmetra shield fly right through him to give him the ability to step back, throw up his own shield, and make it back to the rest of his team. And again, a big part of this is Subpar Player has to keep people alive. We saw a very nice Sleep Dart come out on a charging Reinhardt to make sure the attacking Reinhardt couldn't get back inside the team. So we're seeing some really nice synergy and really nice play off the get-go. And the attackers have now moved up on the top of Cafe, trying to get some harass down, looking for specific targets to drop into.
A little bit of a different push this time. So note where the Torbjorn turret is on the right-hand side. Only 50% ultimate for the Torbjorn so far, so a bit slow. He's not gonna have that molten core. Whoa, that was almost an insane hook. Unfortunately, got nicked by the car there. That was a, you know. By the way, this is LegitRC's team on the attacking side, so LegitRC's team almost got a hook onto the defending Ana, but it unfortunately got line of sighted by the car. Oh, a very aggressive Earthshatter there.
Well, we are looking at the team that is presently being coached by Selfless right now. That was a very aggressive Earthshatter coming out, you're very true, trying to get something off of it. They do manage to pick up 2 kills onto the attackers.
I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it. So I see the Selfless coming out of this defending team right now. He was probably like, be aggressive on defense. Go up. And that was a very aggressive shot. He got 2. But they actually have a lot to fall back on now. They have the Torbjorn ultimate. It will be up 90% unless something tragic happens. Oh, it's up already 100%.
We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds, so 1 to 2 more pushes for the attacking team. You can see that they're trying to zero in. They're really trying to target down Subpar Player. They saw the hook come through, pull him, but unfortunately got caught across the car, so it didn't get pulled up into the rest of the team.
They have nothing to hunt down this teleporter right now, so they need to really have a very strong push here. Barrier comes out. No hooks yet. There's actually a Torbjorn ultimate coming out. Oh, yeah, Ana gets killed by it from behind. Doing so much damage right now. No one is taking care of that Torbjorn turret. It takes out the Ana, it takes out the ulted soldier. It's so, you can't push through that. It's so difficult. That all-in sort of push, Torbjorn counters that so well with molten core.
Well, it wasn't just Torbjorn. Whenever they dropped down, immediately they fell into Symmetra turrets, and you saw them just doing a ridiculous amount of damage on everybody's backside, specifically going and doing a lot of damage to Zarya. But the turrets have to go down. They have to be a target, and they have to be a priority. Specifically, the fact that Zarya died to them means that they have trouble locating these. All they have to do is your Zarya is turn around and just narrow sweep, just take them down. There we go. Ty is coming forward, trying to get some damage in, but goes down to Roadhog.
Well, we're seeing a little. So it's pretty clear that they just taught this one strat. They have 20 seconds left. They still have another push. There's no Torbjorn ultimate to stop them at this point. So they do have they have that going for them, but maybe a Graviton. We'll have to see. Normally teams would be picking dive into this.
8 seconds.
Oh, sleep gets canceled. Canceled, but triple Earth Shatter. Only 1 second remaining. Someone needs to get onto the point. No.
Wow, that was such a good job of body blocking by LegitRC's team. They just put body after body, making sure nobody could touch that point.
I can't believe that they were able to. That was such good presence of mind by the individual players. Now, would they have taken the fight regardless? We don't know. It was looking maybe a little bit in the defender side, but the attackers still could have won that. They still had the Graviton. They still had the players left, but the body blocking from the Reinhardt player, from Nyx, was just it single-handedly prevented anyone from Moose's team from getting onto the point, and because of that,
good awareness, understanding the fact that time is coming down, knowing what the other team is doing and making them play into. That is a big part of Overwatch, is understanding what the enemy team is going to do and to be trying to play against it and counter their strategies that we're going through. So we saw a very nice defense coming off in the first round. Now it's all just a matter of, can the attackers get up to that first chevron? You can see the fact, if you're looking at the minimap right now, it is the yellow mark. They just have to get 33% of this point capped. It means that the defenders have to live onto this point. And you talking about beforehand, look, we are seeing the Orisa Torbjorn strategy come out the gates.
This is a little bit more of the the more modern strat is the Torb-Rissa strategy. And it's just good because you have such a saturation of threats. There's so many threats that the attacking team has to deal with. They can't deal with it all at the same time, and this will be very, very difficult. Semi-pro, high-level teams have trouble being coordinated enough to actually push through this Torb-Rissa strat. We'll have to see if LegitRC gave his team the tools they need. This is a pretty interesting lineup. This is very interesting. Solo
if you guys are
Mercy.
Not familiar with... Oh, okay, go ahead.
Solo Mercy. So it's the Mercy Pharah, right? With a Hanzo and no healers for any of these other players. So Roadhog can heal himself, Soldier can heal himself, but this Reinhardt will have to be a little bit careful.
It's all-out aggression. I think that we're seeing again the influence of the Selfless style coming into play. The shield from the Orisa is now down in front of the Torbjorn turret. That is the foundation for how this comp works. Pretty much, you put the Torbjorn turret in a very visible location, and Orisa has to constantly keep throwing down shields to protect it, as if it's a sixth member of the team.
Well, Rocket's going to the shield right now. They need to be careful. Lemon, great flank from the side. The defenders need to hold this.
We do see the turret does go down. This is forcing Alpaca to come back, set up another turret. Orisa's coming back to stand right next to him.
Oh, look at that. Big hook onto Lemon. No Roadhog anymore. Roadhog, such a crucial player for this defense. Zones out so much area, preventing the attackers from pushing through. A charge, though, onto Nyx from Zig. Takes out a lot of health. He's purple. Look at how low he is. He has no health. One more hit from anything takes him out. No more attacking Reinhardt. And we've seen how difficult it is for attackers to push through that Reinhardt.
Switcher Ju seems to be focused specifically on trying to take out this.
Oh, that resurrect.
And the res
That's
is so
the coup d'etat. I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Kumoni with an ultimate. All we have left is a Molten Core Torbjorn. Well, is he the hero they need? It doesn't look like it. There's no teleport for this composition because they're running an Orisa. Fantastic push. And that Mercy res really just cleaned it up. Subpar player. Great positioning from him. But Hollywood is just a relatively strong map in general to get those resurrects off.
We have to give much congratulations to LegitRC and DICE for getting the first win on the very first round. We are now going to start getting ready for the second round, which I believe, let me bring up our schedule over here, is going to be Rocket Esports versus Packet.
Yes, Rocket Esports versus Buffalo, and well, we'll have to. We'll see. This play of the game, yeah. We saw this before. The Torbjorn just absolutely shutting down that all-in push. 43% of team damage healed by subpar player. That is not subpar. That's above par, actually. That's like an eagle or a birdie.